Hello and welcome back. In our last session, we explored the influence and importance of graphic design in product packaging and advertising campaigns, emphasizing how design elements shape our perceptions of brands. We reviewed the importance of color, typography, imagery, and layout in effective design campaigns. Today, we will dive deeper into additional key design elements that contribute to effective graphic design. First, let's talk about lines. Lines are the basic building blocks of design. Lines create shapes, texture, and outlines that guide the viewer's eye. Think about the different emotions a line can convey. The thickness, the length, the curvature of a line can create various feelings. For instance, thick, broad lines might evoke strength, while thin lines might suggest elegance or delicacy. Next, let's talk about space, which is sometimes called white space or negative space. Understanding space in design involves the concept of white space and negative space, both of which play vital roles in creating effective visual compositions. White space, defined as the unmarked or empty areas in a design, can be of any color and is crucial for enhancing readability. Its effective use emphasizes importance and design elements, resulting in a cleaner and more navigable layout. In contrast, negative space refers to the areas surrounding and between the subjects of an image, incorporating all untouched spaces regardless of color. This type of space can be creatively manipulated to form shapes or images that enhance compositional dynamics, adding visual interest and potentially serving as a focal point. Effective use of space can significantly affect the viewer's experience. Overloaded designs, such as posters stuffed with text and images, can feel overwhelming, while simplified designs that employ ample white space can highlight essential information more effectively. A prime example of this is the logo for World Wildlife Fund, which uses negative space to create a clear and memorable image of a panda. This clever design demonstrates the principle of less is more, as it retains instant recognition and impact without unnecessary embellishment. In conclusion, both white space and negative space are essential in design, as they guide focus, balance compositions, and enhance aesthetics. By understanding and leveraging these concepts, designers can create more effective visuals that draw attention to the most important elements and leave a lasting impression. Now let's talk about shapes. Shapes can be natural, geometric, simple, or complex. They're vital in creating visually engaging designs. Shapes can also act as symbols, communicating messages quickly and effectively. For example, think about how different shapes influence emotions and interpretations. Circles can suggest harmony and unity, providing a sense of completeness and safety, while sharp angles and jagged shapes might communicate tension, urgency, or even danger, evoking feelings of anxiety or alertness. Consider the peace sign, made up of gentle curves that promote a sense of calm, in contrast to a warning sign shaped like a triangle with sharp points, which conveys a sense of caution. The variations in shapes can significantly influence our perceptions. Next, let's discuss texture. Texture adds depth and interest to designs by simulating tactile experiences visually. Evokes feelings, sets moods, and creates immersive experiences for consumers. Texture enhances visual engagement through textured backgrounds, dimensional topography with materials like wood, grass, or metal, and illustrated techniques like watercolor washes. Texture is important for emotional branding, tactile packaging, and enhancing web layouts, advertisements, posters, and infographics, impacting a design's style and messaging. Now, let's discuss size. Size plays a key role in establishing a hierarchy of information. By varying sizes, you can guide the viewer's attention to the most important elements, making clear distinctions between primary and secondary information. Consider how larger elements catch the eye first. Think about how you can use size effectively create logical flow in your designs. In summary, the following design elements play an important role in achieving effective graphic design. First, lines and their emotional impact. Lines are fundamental in graphic design, serving as building blocks that create shapes and guide viewers' perception. The characteristics of lines, such as thickness and curvature, can evoke different emotions. Bold lines suggest strength, while thin lines imply elegance. Second, the role of space, white space and negative space. Effective use of white space and negative space enhances clarity and focus on designs. It helps avoid clutter and directs attention to key elements. Well-executed negative space can make designs more memorable and impactful, as demonstrated by the World Wildlife Fund logo. Third, shapes, texture, and size. Shapes are essential for conveying messages and emotions, with different shapes triggering varying responses. Texture adds depth and engagement, influencing consumers' experience, while size establishes a hierarchy of information, helping to direct viewers' attention to the most critical aspects of a design. Mastering these key elements will empower you to create designs that are not only functional but also visually pleasing. This skill set will help you to effectively communicate specific messages or brand identities. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Have fun creating and experimenting with these elements to take your design to the next level.